On a more serious note,
Yes.
This is very unfortunate news.
It's unfortunate. If you are looking at the trajectory he was going until this injury, it will tell you how sad a story it is for him to suffer the ACL injury. Now, let's look at the games he has played overall this season. This is his performances this season until the last game that he has played, only 7 minutes there. Out of 33 games, he has scored 6 goals and provided 2 assists. Now, if you are looking at it, putting it into context, looking at how he has performed in these last 13 games, that's how you know that this is such a big blow for him to suffer this ACL injury. Look at it, 13 games he has played, the last 18 games he has played, including the one he got injured. He has scored actually 5 goals in those 13 games, not 3. 5 goals in those 13 games and provided 2 assists. So if you are scoring 5 goals in 13 games, and the total number he has scored this season is 6. So scoring 5 goals in 13 games, and the whole season he has scored 6. It means that in the 20 games prior, he has scored only 1 goal, no assist. So it's just such a big blow for him, looking at all the troubles he was going through in the summer with the transfer. They are saying that he was being forced out, and now he's settled and scoring 5 goals.
This is really unfortunate.
Yes.
And he was scoring bangers, like beautiful goals.
Well, are they saying he's going to be out for 4 months?
It's ACL.
We can't
it's really unpredictable.
But I said, I'm not sure. I saw it somewhere they said he probably is going to be out for 4 months.
And he
Out for the
missed
season,
some games into
Because the season ends in a month.
No, the season is out.
Yes,
But
after the season is out. I'm just looking at when he returns, and if that
I
is
don't even
accurate,
think
because
that he will be fit to start a new season.
So the suggestions are that you miss a few games into the new season as well. So it's going to be a big miss for both club and country.
so that is where it's a terrible injury, it's bad news. But if he will miss few games into the new
it's good
season,
news. Yeah.
then it's good news. That's what I was looking for the time. Because normally this could take you a year, it could take you a whole season, it could take you 11 months over.
We have a very good example.
Kofi Ture.
Yes.
Yeah, Kofi Ture.
It's been almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
There's no
And Fatai Sahaku, in the first part of the season, you know, when he had the ACL injury, it was in the first half of the season. He's missed the second half of the season. It doesn't look like he's going to be back for the rest of the season. So if he's going to be out, getting to the... It's a bad news, don't get me wrong. But if he's going to be out, getting to the end of the season, and he's going to miss few games to the start of the season, that is some good news.
Yes.
We only hope that when he returns with some, a lot of his sharpness, and they can kick on and get a lot better.
Usually it's very difficult
we wish him-
to come up so sharp. So,
No, but you see, the good thing about this is the return date. Because when he comes, all his other colleagues will now be slowly trying to build into a new season. He's not coming in the middle of a season where everybody's fitness levels is up. So it's I think
Also, the other blow for him would be if he was looking to move in the summer.
Yeah.
Because then now with ACL, you know, he started
Which was
very
actually
good,
very
a very
likely.
strong end to the season. I think getting to the second half of the season has been very good. Had a lot of minutes, has been very impactful. Like you said, scored some brilliant goals, scored for the Black Stars, all of that counts. And if he was looking to get a very good move in the summer, this jeopardizes that. It's a shame.
Really unfortunate. The third player to suffer, the third Ghanaian player to suffer an ACL this season.
Fourth,
This season.
no, Abdul Mumin's knee.
It's not
It
it's a knee.
wasn't an ACL.
Not an ACL. But yeah, really unfortunate. But we wish him speedy recovery as well. Hopefully he gets back stronger and better.
Okay, now Kudus is here because he has scored a goal for the first time in 3 months. He scored a goal, involved in a goal, creating a goal, provided an assist. For the first time in 3 months and
This is the first goal involvement in 3 months.
in 3 months and 14 days.
Wow.
He has finally been involved in a goal that is providing an assist in Bournemouth's 2-2 draw against his team West Ham. And it took him 14 games, 1,181 minutes to finally provide an assist. The last time he scored a goal or provided an assist was his goal against Brighton on December 21, 2024. So taking him that long, it's not just a Mohamed Kudus problem that he's not scoring. If you're looking at West Ham as a whole, in 15 games that they have played, that is from the period Kudus last scored. During that run, they've won just 4 games. That is just above 26% of games they've played in that period, and scored only 15 goals in 15 games. So the whole team is struggling, and Kudus is part of the team. Now, this is the team of the week. I have Joseph Annan in goal. He plays for St. Patrick's, that is in the Irish League, and they drew goalless against Shelbourne. And in that game, he made 5 saves for them. Now, this season, out of 8 games he has played, he has kept 4 clean sheets. Then Atama Lawe, he's playing really good that is continuing from where he left off during the international break, helped Kayserispor. They won 2-0 against Demirspor, and it has taken them out of the Turkish Super League relegation zone. Then Josef Annan also featured for Basel, and they won 2-0 against Lugano, that is in the Swiss League. Then Ambrosius as well, also in the Swiss Super League, they also plays for St. Gallen, and they won 1-0 against Servette. Atizigi was also in action for that St. Gallen in that game, and it was a really close call between him and Josef Annan. He made 2 saves in that game. Then Gideon Mensah played for Auxerre, and they won 1-0 against Rennes. In that game, he won 100% of the tackles he attempted. Lawrence Adjekum also left off where he left for the international break, and his team, that is Cercle Brugge, they won 2-1 against Beerschot in the Belgian Super League. Al-Hassan, Baba Al-Hassan, he plays for FC Steaua Bucharest, that is in the Romanian league, and they won 1-0 against Club Cluj. And in that game was excellent for them. Then Lawrence Ofori, he plays for Moreirense, that is in the Portuguese Super League, Portuguese top flight, and they won 1-0 against Gil Vicente. And in that game, he was the player to complete the most accurate passes to play 45 minutes or more. Then Kamaldeen Sulemana, he suffered relegation with Southampton, and that is the second time he's suffering relegation with them. And always when he's suffering relegation, it means that in that game or the game that will confirm their relegation, he's scoring or providing an assist. In the game against Tottenham this weekend, he provided his first assist of the season. Out of 19 games he has played in the Premier League this season, he has 1 goal and 1 assist. Not so good for him, and he's going down to the Championship again. Maybe we will not be seeing him play. This is a time for him to leave. Then Antoine Semenyo, he has not scored or provided an assist in 8 games, in his last 8 games, but he played really well against Bournemouth. Now he's sort of
against West Ham.
Against West Ham, sort of what we call now a defensive striker. He's in that game, the two tackles he attempted, he won all of them. Not so much involved. The team requiring him to do a lot of defensive work in that team that they are playing. They are all running up and down. So Kudus, they are the left side of the attack. That is the team of the week for me.